procedures for representing perceptions and preference of respondents, especially by means of a visual display. Multidimensional scaling has been used in marketing to identify the number and nature of dimension consumers use to perceive different brands in the marketplace, the positioning of current brands on this dimension, and the positioning of consumers' ideal brand on this dimension. Statistics and terms associated with multidimensional scaling or MDS. Similarity judgments, or rating on all possible pairs of brands or other stimuli in terms of their similarity using a Likert type scale. Preference rankings, or rank order list of the brands or other stimuli from the most preferred to the least preferred, and normally obtained from the respondents. Stress, a lack of what measure, higher values of stress indicate poorer fits. R-square is a square correlation index that indicates the proportion of variance of the optimally scaled data that can be accounted for by the multidimensional scaling procedure. Spatial map is a perceived relationship among brand or other stimuli that are represented as geometric relationships among points in the multidimensional space. Coordinates indicate the positioning of a brand or a stimulus in a spatial map. Slash unfolding is the representation of both brands and respondents as points in the same space. Conducting multidimensional scaling. To conduct multidimensional scaling, the researcher must formulate the problem and obtain input data. After formulating the problem and obtaining input data, they must select a multidimensional scaling procedure and decide on the number of dimensions, and then label the dimensions and interpret the configuration, and last, assess reliability and validity. Assumptions and limitation of MDS. Multidimensional scaling assumes that the distance or similarity between two stimuli is some function of their partial similarities on each of several perceptual dimensions. A limitation of multidimensional scaling is that dimension interpretation relating physical change in brand or stimuli to change in the perceptual map is difficult at best. Conjoint analysis. Conjoint analysis is a technique that attempts to determine the relative importance consumers attach to salient attributes and the utilities they attach to the levels of attributes. Like multidimensional scaling, conjoint analysis relies on respondents' subjective evaluations. However, in conjoint analysis, the stimuli are combinations of attribute levels determined by the researcher. The goal in multidimensional scaling is to develop a spatial map depicting the stimuli in multidimensional perceptual or reference space. Statistics and terms associated with conjoint analysis. Part-word function or utilitary function describes the utility consumers attach to the level of each attribute. Relative importance weights are estimated and indicate which attributes are important in influencing consumer choices. Attribute levels. The attribute levels denote the values consumed by the attributes. Full profiles or complete profiles of brand are constructed in terms of all the attributes by using the attribute levels specified by the design. Pairwise table. In a pairwise table, the respondent evaluates two attributes at a time until the required pair of the attributes have been evaluated. Cyclical designs are designs employed to reduce the number of pair comparisons. Fractional factorial designs are designs employed to reduce the number of stimulus profile to be evaluated in the full profile approach. Orthogonal arrays are a special class of fractional designs that enable the efficient estimation of all manifests. Internal validity involving correlation of the predicted evaluation for the holdout or validation stimuli with those obtained from the respondents. To conduct conjoint analysis, the researcher must formulate the problem and construct the stimuli first, and then decide on the form of input data, select a conjoint analysis procedure, interpret the results, and assess reliability and validity. Assumptions and limitations of conjoint analysis. Conjoint analysis assumes that the important attributes of a product can be identified. Furthermore, it assumes that consumers evaluate the choice alternatives in terms of these attributes and make trade-offs. Another limitation is that data collection may be complex, particularly if a large number of attributes are involved and the model must be estimated at individual level. This problem has been mitigated to some extent by procedures such as interactive or adaptive conjoint analysis and hybrid conjoint analysis. It should also be noted that the forward functions are not unique.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maina Darmawan. Present number in 19. Report preparation and presentation. Report preparation and presentation. Report is written and or oral presentation of the research process, result, recommendation, and conclusions to a specific audience. The report preparation and presentation process. The process begins by interpreting the result of data analysis with regard to marketing research problem, average, design research, and forward. The process begins by interpreting the result of data analysis with regard to marketing research problem, averages, design research, and firework. Researchers differ in how they prepare a research report. The personality, background, effects, and responsibility of the research, together with the discussion maker, to who the report is handled, interact to give a report an unique character. Report format. The format of the report tends to differ from the research or marketing research from that turns the project, the client for whom to the project was implemented, and the nature of the project itself. Title fact. Title fact must include the title of the report, information, name, address, email, and telephone. About the researchers of organization conducting the research, the name of the client of which the report was prepared, and the date of result. Letter of transmittal. Format report generally contains a letter of transmittal that delivers the report to the client and summarizes the research overall experience with the project. Letter of authorization. Letter of authorization is written by the client to the research before work on the project begins. Table context. The table of context should list the topic covered and that of a referred page number. Executive summary. The executive summary is an extremely important part of the report because this is often the only portion of the report that executives read. Problem definition. The section of the report provides background to the problem, highlight discussion with the decision makers and industry experts, and discusses secondary data analysis, qualitative research conducted, and factor considered. Research design. The should include the nature of the research design, adapted information needed, data collection from secondary and primary sources, scaling techniques, development, and the presenting of questionnaires, sampling techniques, and fieldwork. Approach the problem. The section should discuss the broad approach the was adopted in addressing the problem. Data analysis. The section should explain the data analysis plan, justify the data analysis strategy, and techniques used. Result. The section is usually the longest part of the report and can consist of several chapters. Often, results are presented not only at the aggregate level but also at the subgroup level. Marketing segment. geographical areas and limitation and caveats. Marketing research projects have limitation caused by time, budget, and other organizational constraints and recommendation. The research must interpret the result with respect to problem being addressed to arrive at the main conclusion. Based of the result and conclusion, result can make recommendation to decision maker. Report writing. Readers easy to follow, presentation table and professional reference. Objective reference text with table and graphic enter. With the less portable. Statistical table are a vital part of the report and receive special attention. Title and number are segment of data items, basic of measurement, leader, rulings and space, explain and comments, sort of data. Guidelines for graphical display of information can effectively complement text and table information, communication, clarity, and effect. The guidelines for favoring cards are similar to those for table. Therefore, this section focuses on various types of graphical assistance. Geography and other maps, histograms and bar chart, schematic figure and flow chart, pictography, linear chart, round of feature. Report distribution. The report can be distributed in various formats including hard copy and electronic. More and more session reports are published or posted directly to the web. Oral presentation. A marketing research project must be presented to the client company management. The presentation will help management understand working report. Adding to the research report. Disclosure address the problem, research design, number and statistics, generalizability, execution of the research producer, interpretation and conclusion, research follow-up, assisting the challenge, evaluation of the project of the research project. International marketing research. The guidelines present earlier in the chapter apply to international marketing research as well. The preparation of report might be complicated by the need to prepare report for management in various countries and in various languages. Ethics in marketing research. Research report involves many issues related to research integrity. The problem include defining marketing research is to fit into a hidden agenda. In compromising research design deliberately in missing statistic, falsifying number, changing research result, misinterpreting result with the aim of supporting personal or company perspectives and hiding information. Statistical software. Minitab also has the ability to create chart and edit them for us in report or professional presentation. Excel as extensive chart capabilities through Microsoft Office. Provide direct links to Word and PowerPoint for report, preparation and presentation. SPS window. Where normal graphic can be produced using the best SPS module for broader graphic delta graphics can be used.
I'm Mutia Herunisa and I will explain about relation analysis. Regression analysis is a statistical technique that is useful to examine the relationship of two or more variables, especially to explore the pattern of relationship that are not yet fully known. Regression analysis is applied in various fields such as social, economics, biology, management, agriculture, etc. to be associated with the study of the dependence of independent variable and the dependent variables. A. Simple linear regression. Simple linear regressions aim to study the linear relationship between two variables, the dependent variables and independent variable. The independent variable is a variable that can be controlled, and the dependent variable is the response of the independent variable. So, here's the scatter diagram. If the determination of regression equation, the initial stage of determining the regression is formulating the problem. Simple linear regression model. Y1 equal A plus B x1. Y is dependent variable, X is free variable, A is estimator for intercept or alpha, B is estimator for the regression coefficient. Multiple regression. Multiple regression analysis can be interpreted as a regression analysis problem involving the relationship of two or more independent variables. Multiple regression analysis is able to predict future sales, expenses, capital requirements, company cash flow, and so forth. The result of multiple regression analysis can provide an overview related to the study of market segmentation. C. Use of matrices in regression. To solve the regression using the least squares method, matrix notation can be used. Matrix XX and XY for regression with one independent variable that has the model Y equal A plus BX. The XX and the XY matrices for regression with two independent variables that have the model Y equal A plus B1 x1 plus b2 x2. The XX and the XY matrices for regression with more than two independent variables that have the model A plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus blah 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 plus bn xn follow the pattern. D. OLS regression potential. Variety methods solving total diversity into several components of the diversity of causes. Coefficient of determination. The coefficient of determination R2 can be interpreted as a measure that can be used for the purposes of regression analysis. OLS regression assumption. Here, we look for estimator can be used for estimate parameter values or the actual values of variable obtained from the population. E. Relationship thickness analysis. Pearson correlation coefficient. Pearson correlation coefficient is used to determine the level of closeness of the linear relationship between two variables that measure at least intervals. Multiple correlation coefficient. The multiple correlation coefficient calculates the closeness of the relationship between the response variable y with all explanatory variables x1, x2, x3 simultaneously. Partial correlation coefficient. Only the correlation between two variables y and x1 is measured and keeps the other variables constant. Have curvilinear regression. Curvilinear is a condition where the relationship of x and y function is not linear. This is common in economics with the law of diminishing marginal returns. To overcome the problems encountered after forming a curve, the right way is to line nonlinear functions, usually by transferring variables or creating new variables. G. Regression analysis for qualitative variables. Qualitative variables are variables that are measured in nominal or ordinal measurement scales, where the data do not have units of measurement. The different conditions in the measurement scale will determine the use of regression models.
Chapter 11 Non-Parametric Statistics. Non-parametric statistic test is used if the assumptions in the parametric test are not met. Non-parametric tests have the advantage that there is no need to know the shape of the population distribution of data. Calculations are usually short and the measurement conditions of the data scale are not too strict. Non-parametric tests also have weaknesses such as information on the sample is often not included in the analysis or calculation, so it is recommended if the assumptions on the parametric are met. It is better to use the parametric test. First, KHI quadrant for freedom of two variables categories. The freedom test for the two variables of the category is based on the concept of opportunity, which states that if two events A and B are mutually independent. If the situation is not reached, it means that A and B are not free from each other. To test the freedom of these two variable categories, the expected frequency value is calculated through the application of the opportunity concept if both variables are free. Second, Spearman correlation coefficient. Spearman correlation coefficient is used to fulfill the degree of closeness of the variables that have a minimum ordinal measurement scale. In contrast to Pearson correlation, on Spearman's correlation the rank data is correlated. 3. Wilcoxon rating test. This test is used if you want to test the non-parametric average. This test can be used to test the average of the population or the average test of the paired data population. The equivalent in the parametric test is the t-test. Test human reasoning. The purpose of this test is to find out whether there is a difference in the size of concentration between the two populations. The equivalent in the parametric test in the difference test of the two population average. 5th, Kruskal-Walsh test. This test is used if we want to compare the size of concentration of more than two populations. Its counterpart to the parametric test is the one-way ANOVA. 6th, Friedman test. This test is used to test the size of concentration of more than two populations, analogous to two-way ANOVA of parametric test. 7th, coherent test. The coherent test is used for data with nominal measurement scales or for information into separate from, for example, yes or no information. Use of this test to determine the existence of a relationship between several variables. Thank you.
Now, I'm going to show you how to analyze the data research using SPSS. First thing you need to prepare is your data research shown in Excel. Copy the number you need to copy. You need the SPSS application. There are two view modes to SPSS. There's data view and variable view. Data view, which we're in right now, is basically just a spreadsheet. Now we can directly input data to data view in SPSS. Then we go to the variable view. Don't forget to filling out the labels and values label until the last datum. Okay, to start analyze validity, go to the data view, click analyze at the toolbar, then correlate, click bivariate, choose Pearson and move all of the variables except age. Then click OK. So, here's the output. Then, back to the data view, click Analyze, Scale, Variability Analysis, choose all except age variable, click Statistic, and Checklist, Scale if item deleted, Continue, then OK. Okay, the last one is how to find univariate. Click Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Frequencies, move the variable, then click OK. Okay, that's all what we can tell about analyze data in SPSS and statistic or metric. Thank you for watching.